Hello everyone and welcome to this video where today we'll be answering the age-old question: should you be using an extremely cheap power supply? Now before we start, I have to say that this is an experimental video, so you can expect the quality to be not as good as my authors. But speaking of that, make sure to subscribe so you won't miss it when I do post quality content. Anyway, today I have set myself a challenge to buy and try the cheapest power supply that I can find. Well, I have searched around the e-commerce that's available in my country, and I found this, the Varro Chronos 500W on Shopee, which also should be available in other regions. Anyway, this power supply is pretty much the best that I can see out of the others. It is one of the best sellers with over 2,000 units sold with pretty good reviews, and looking at the promotional photos, it looks decent. But again, I don't know much about this brand, which is sketchy. Not like cheap power supplies are not sketchy enough in the first place, but there are not a lot of info about this product. I have tried searching about it, got no result, which led me to think that this is a small local brand, which is again sketchy. But hey, at least the price tag isn't that bad, at around 140,000 rupiah, which is about $10. That's pretty cheap compared to other things like Corsair or Seasonic. And for the product description, there's barely anything other than it has a 1-year warranty, and yeah, that's pretty short compared to actual good brands where they can offer up to like 12 years of warranty. So I don't have high expectation about the quality of this thing, but let's see and order, which I have already done. So let's just get into it. Okay, we got the product right here in front of us, and as you can see, it's pretty intense. Like, what is this? Is this a angry volcano cloud thingy? I don't know what that is, but you can see there's a picture here of the power supply, and yeah, it is the black edition right here with a bigger fan. It should have a 120mm fan right here, and it's red, so it's pretty gamery to me, and it even says gaming here. A 500W gaming power supply, and I don't really trust it being a gaming because I wouldn't really plug any gaming graphics card into this because it's pretty sketchy, like $10. And if you got like an RTX 3090, you would have extra money to spend on a better power supply. And other than that, this power supply doesn't also have the PCIe power connector, so you cannot plug any GPU that requires extra juice anyway, so it's not a gaming power supply. Anyway, let's see what's on the box. So this is the Varro Chronos, which is, this is I guess Chronos or something, and here on the corner you can see this is energy safe, go green, which I don't really trust because it's not 80+ certified, so this is just not even 80+ bronze, which is pretty weird, but it's $10, what you can expect, right? And looking at the side here and this side also, it's the same, and this is the same too. Like, this box right here, is quality is so bad. Like, when it arrived, it was packed full with bubble wrap and everything, and it's still like damaged. Anyway, back to the side, as you can see, AC input 110 to 220 volt, 50 to 60 hertz, high efficiency, blah blah blah. I still don't trust this because it's not certified at all. And let's just get into the box. The bottom here, nothing, so let's just go here. Varro Chronos, there's not even a seal here, so it's pretty sketchy, am I right? And yeah, let's just open it up, and boom, you can see inside it's very reflective, a lot of plastic here. And let's just plug it out. This is a oh my god, look at this cable right here. It's so flimsy, like $10. Like, I cannot express how bad this feels. Like, this is so thin, so plasticky, it's really bad. But yeah, it's just not a good cable. Other than that, there's also a manual right here. This is in Indonesian, and it should say it has 1 year of warranty, so that should be good enough if it does explode. And yeah, here's the power supply. There's not much in here. Let's just plug it out, and hopefully it looks good. And it's very reflective right now. I might have to cut it first before I show you guys. So yeah, I'll just cut it first, okay? Be right back. Alright, we're back and I have opened up the plastic and it's a lot less shiny and you can see it more clearly. And yeah, the build quality, as you can hear, it's so cheap. This is 10 bucks worth of power supply right here. It's very hollow, it's very light, like it doesn't weigh like anything. And yeah, $10. Anyway, let's see what's the specs here. As you can see, it's pretty dark, but this is the Varro Chronos 500W gaming power supply. This is all the specs if you're interested in that. And here it says Energy Star, Nvidia GeForce CUDA, that's very old, AMD 64 Athlon, like oh my god, that's very ancient, and Intel Core i3. So this is definitely for your very low-end budget computer. And yeah, on this side you can see this is a lot of grills right here where the air is supposed to come out. There's sadly no power switch, but again, $10. And this is the plug right here. And on the bottom here you can see this is the fan Varro right here. If you can read that, red fan, looks pretty sick. And you can see the inside of the component right here if you can focus on that. And for the cable, let's just put this down right here. With the power of editing, I'll put this bam open. Alright, as you can see, this is the 2014 ATX power plug, and then it also have a Molex right here, and this is the SATA power connector, and we got another SATA power connector, also another Molex, so it has 2 of each. And here is the CPU plug right here. It's 4 pin, and that should be all. There is not a lot of things here, and the cables itself is pretty flimsy, it feels cheap, and it's messy. As you can see, this is not even a ketchup and mustard. This is every single color that you can find on the rainbow. But yeah, this is my first impression, and yeah, $10, this is what you get. And now we'll go outside and plug this on an actual computer and test it out. Okay, we got our computer here, which is my dad's workplace computer, and as you can see, it's pretty old, and this is the power supply that used to be here. It's pretty dead right now. As you can see, this comes with the case actually, and it lasts about 3 years before it died. And this should give you an idea of how good will the $10 power supply will be. Alright, let's just bring in the new guy. Okay, we got our new PSU here. This is the Varro Chronos, and we're gonna put it inside this. Hopefully it'll be good and not explode in my face. And this computer here, I don't know the exact specs of it. This is not gonna consume a lot of power, and that is gonna be good for this little guy right here. And as you can see, this case doesn't really have the cable management grommets. I'm not gonna even bother cable managing any of this. So alright, let's just plug it in and roll the montage. Okay, we are plugged in now. As you can see, the computer is very messy, a lot of dust and everything, but I don't care. I just wanna see if it works. And as you can see right now, it has some light, so it has some power right here. I've plugged it in right here with all my makeshift desk here on floor. Yes, this is floor gang edition. Anyway, I'm ready now. Okay, this is the moment of truth. Are you ready to press the power button and see if all of this works? I'm very excited to see it. Sorry if I'm crashing the mic. Okay, are you ready? 1, 2. It's spinning. It's all spinning right now. Looking good so far. Here's the mouse. It's very bright. Sorry, we're not getting any signal right now. I think this is problem with something, but it's definitely working. So yeah, let's see if it will pause. I'll be back in like a couple of minutes. Okay. Okay, after doing some maintenance for like 15 minutes to 20 minutes, I cannot find the root of this problem. Nothing lights up here. The I/O seems to not work, and also the VGA here. But the graphics card fan, it's spinning and everything is working fine. I also tried the front I/O. nothing works. I don't know what's wrong here. I have tested all of these components on another PC and it works, so something's wrong with this. I don't think I have done anything. I plugged anything wrong here, so I don't know what this is. I don't really have the time to troubleshoot more right now, so I'll just have to end it right here. Let's just talk about the power supply a little bit. As you can hear right now, it's not that loud. If you wanna hear it, get my mic close to it. Yeah, you cannot hear it that much. It's kinda loud, but I think that's the water fan right here. So yeah, after doing everything, this power supply seems to not explode after 15-20 minutes of not booting, I guess, but it still show you that it's decent, I guess. But it's very unfortunate and very anticlimactic that I cannot turn on my computer right here. But I'll keep you guys updated if it happens to work now and what's wrong with it in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe so you won't miss it when I do get it working and do actual benchmarking and stuff, and also the review of this if it's actually good long term. So yeah, that's all I got for this video. I'm sorry that this doesn't turn out well, but it still shows you that it still works fine. Okay, it's not that bad, and I think it's worth it if you really on the budget and you got a really bad PC that you just want to have a new power supply on. So yeah, make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe so you won't miss it, and yeah, this is going to be the video for now, and peace out.